Shalom, the Lord bless you. I welcome you in the name of Jesus. God says, do not be afraid. God says, do not be afraid. This is a specific word to somebody. God gave you an instruction. God told you to do something. And you've been doubting the voice of the Lord. You've been scared. You've been scared to do what God says. God says, do not be afraid and do what He told you to do. God says, do not be afraid. Do what He told you to do. That He is with you and you are not going to fail. God has given someone an instruction. I don't know what that instruction is. It might be an instruction to get married. It might be an instruction to start a business. It might be an instruction to start a ministry. It might be an instruction to start an idea that He gave you. God says, do not be afraid that you should do what He told you to do. That is going to back what He says. He says you will not feel that He will back what He said. God says, do not be scared. I don't know if you're scared that you're going to fail, or you're scared that you're too small to do that thing, or you're scared that you're not up to the task. God says, do not be afraid. In Jeremiah 1 verse 5, God says, before He formed you in your mother's womb, He knew you before you even came to this world. So if He has given you a task to do, He knows that you're up to that task. He knows that you're up to that task. God can never lay on you what you're not able to carry. God cannot lay on you. He cannot tell you to do something that He knows it will be more than you to do. Whatever God tells you to do, He knows that it's in your capacity to do what He says you should do. So do not be afraid. I urge you, child of God, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do what He says. Do what He told you to do. He is a just God. He's a faithful God, and He's going to back His word. He cannot lead you in the wilderness alone. He says in His word that even when you pass through the valley of the shadow of death, He's going to be with you. So do not be afraid. Whatever God told you to do, do it. It might seem like it's the impossible, but it's possible. It's possible. If He told you to do it, then you can do it. This is Prophetic Word and Prayers with Anzi. If this is your first time to come across this channel, please do us a favor by subscribing. And please do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that whenever we upload a new content, you will be the first to know. And if you are a returning subscriber, I will say thank you. Thank you so very much. God bless you and keep you. May He make His face to shine upon you. And may He be gracious to you. May He give you peace. Shalom.